Cycle 700. Big holes as open as it's going to get for now. I have to get all this junk off the bottom. I think most of the slime. Oh no, we got slime. How do you have slime underwater? You know what? Not a concern. Don't care. Just gonna have all the slime along at once. Instead of trying to ship it somewhere to do something with it, I'm gonna turn it into polluted water and algae, and that'll be it. Easier than trying to deal with stuff that's gonna cause problems everywhere. Especially if they try to move it through the base. Had planned to poke my head out to the surface. I just haven't made it there yet. Picking a spot for where rocket activities are going to go. And this happened to be a giant slime biome that I didn't want to deal with. And it's closer to, well, okay, it's not actually closer to this bank of suits, is it? Oh well, what are you guys grabbing? Oh, you're building that. Oh, I somehow got a shatter. Somehow got a shatterflux. No idea. It said 0% and I got one. So, I decided to make a go of it. Almost everything in here. Yeah, it's about the right. Still get the occasional non. There's so many of these things. I need to rig this up to an evolution chamber already. And once you get one of a variant, you have a bunch of a variant. I have not made glass once this game. I have not built a glass forge. I have 7 tons of glass. I find that hilarious. I also have 273 data banks. And what do you want? I'll take the thanks. I have enough data banks. Get me to. Where are you? I have enough data banks to get here. I think. Yeah, orange is data banks. I have enough data banks to get the data miner without having to go outside. I am rather happy about that. I've also. Here's the weird part. I've also not made any plastic this game. I have literally just started refining petroleum. I moved the brick down here. I needed room and something a bit more expandable. I think I've got 4 or 5. Where are you? Are you idle? I have 4 or 5 volcanoes left. Volcanoes / vents. Check out. I'm either waiting for them to go idle or to waiting to go dormant. This one here, just as I got done, this one here, this guy started to perk up. I don't want to pop that off. This is a really dangerous spot to do that in. Everything's all getting all chewed out. And once I get the last of these geysers analyzed and checked out, I should have, I don't know if it's steel, 34 tons of steel, yeah. Then I can start to properly wall off the sky. Gouge that out, take a peek outside. I think I want to go visit the next planetoid, but I'm having too much fun playing with variants in this on this side. Why are you? Did I see? Oh, just elderly. That's fine. That's okay. You can go along. I really need. I might need to farm sweet wheat just to start feeding everybody pancakes. Souffle pancakes instead of barbecue. Just because of how many eggs I've got. And many, many cycles later, my little data miners are working away. I don't have supercoolant because I haven't been off the planet yet, so I don't have a source of graphite. No, chlorine. Whichever. I haven't gone anywhere yet. So the coldest I could have got any liquid I'm currently producing would be, I think, petroleum? How cold can I get petroleum? Petroleum, please. Petroleum I can get to minus 57. Which, now that I think about it, I know it's not very good for cooling, but I should definitely use it up here. Just so I can drop this down and give it deep freeze so stuff will last longer. However, I do have an AETN and essentially an unlimited amount of hydrogen. So these things are already at, this guy's what, minus 50. These crank out a lot of heat. I'm guessing they're not gonna minus 80. So that's 7 conveyor water. You produce heat. 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's minus 80 versus 11. This should eventually cool off quite nicely. It's sealed up because I don't have anything that's going to get that cold to keep a liquid lock. And I don't want heat bleeding in through this this plate. These things require 1,000 watts. So either I run two power transformers, which would be too heavy, and then split these up between the two of them. Or I just plug it straight into the mains and stop caring. Now, eventually when I can afford to upgrade this all to a nice heavy watt, I probably should have done that beforehand, now that I think about it. Boy, minus 50, you're gonna freeze. If I pop that, you'll freeze. Nah, I'm not gonna worry about it now. I'll worry about it later. What are you saying? 220%. I think there's an achievement for getting these things down to getting these things to 300. It's gonna take a long time. But that's okay, because right now I just want the databanks. Plastic is still a manual drop-off. Databanks, oh, I've got so much. Let me show you its features. This is the giant web of collection and moving around. I was having a problem getting sand to water sieves and deodorizers because everything's running around doing stuff, and at the time, oh, wow, that's a huge hit to my frame rate. Back in here. Went down to like 12 frames per minute. 12 FPS. This at least takes takes some of the dupe labor. Yeah, it's power, but power is essentially free. Once you've got things going, power is essentially free in this game. Very slowly sucking up all this oil. I will have to start working. I think I've got 2 or 3 oil reservoirs. It's 2. 1, 2. Yeah, two. Think of that. Those aren't going to keep these guys running forever. But I've got enough oil, I should probably not have to worry about it too much. I also proceeded to, I got a little mission focused. I made a couple of pips very, very unhappy. And why are you not? Someone should do this. A giant pile of stuff. Not that I need the berry sludge. Between ranches and everything else, food's fine. The berry sludge and the pemmican are for things like spacefaring. Like to send someone off to colonize. Here's 150 kilos of berry sludge. It's going to be good food morale and a good food supply until it gets set up. And then just in case something really, really bad go happen, which it shouldn't. Right, everything's... There should only be one of these in here. Why are there two now? Anyway. It's those. Running these igneous rock is so plentiful. Although I will have to start working on some of those volcanoes. And then... I may have to build a 100 and some degree heat chamber for these stupid things. I might just have to. I'm not sure where, though. Oh yeah, I probably should start ranching a few other things. I would like... I want to do all the things. I want to do it all right now, and you know how that feels, right? A handful of cycles later, an aqua tuner, and some cold petroleum. Deep freeze, which is as good as you're going to get. Deep freeze, Charlie. Now, supposedly that it used to completely stop. Okay. I don't think that's quite the same anymore. Find out. That's to do with an awful lot of stuff in there. 3 million calories of berry sludge. Fuckery, drug fruit, preserves, I'm making pemmican. I got 17 dupes. I go through about 17,000 calories per cycle. Meaning I have quite a while before I'm worried about grub fruit preserve. In the meantime, I'm going to get incidental cooked seafood. I'm not actually raising any pacu right now. Sort of getting them. Unfortunately, I kind of cooled the whole area off when I put in all this wood. Make things look nice. I had forgotten that it had been hanging out up by the foxes at like minus 25. So, process of making my base, core part of the base look really good, I unfortunately made the core part of the base kind of cold. Now he's gonna warm up again. I did not expect. I find this odd. Like, I didn't think the whole place would be this cold at all. Like, okay, yeah, there were lots of Arctic zones, but we got rid of those. There were a lot of warm spots. They should have counteracted the cold spots. Didn't. Bigger. You can tell which liquid falls where. That's the cold water, that's the warm water. not sure what's making the. Why are you 45 degrees? Oh, here where it's warm. Okay, that's why. Yeah, that's water off of those guys, that's why. Coming up fairly. Yeah, it's coming up fairly hot. I probably should have dumped out of the cold water. Eh, it shouldn't get that bad. Hopefully. I don't think so. Bit of water from everywhere. I think as soon as he goes idle, I can block him off. CO2, I should find some use for it. Idle. Hey, you're finally dormant. It's risky. It's minus 12 of you. What's the worst thing that could happen? No. It shouldn't cause a huge problem. Totally. Not cause huge problem. At all. Let's wall this guy in and cool him off while we're doing that. I do have to start tackling all the metal volcanoes though. So many of them. I'm gonna dump you too. God, I forgot all about that. I'm trying to get all the water going. Just to get it all going. Insulate. Run the street there and down there, and that should be. And from there, it's. Wow, I still have a lot of oil. I figure what to do. Oh, I should total up how much? Right here. You're making 5 kilos? 10. Oh my. 1. 9. 38. Is that all? Nope, it's not, because there's this guy down here that's kind of stuck. 30. Give or take 40 kilos per second if it was all running all the time. If. What would you do with 40 kilos per second of water in this game? God, you do so much. I'm gonna mess around with some of it. I'll see you in the future.